At Veterans Hospital in Palo Alto, California, Dr. Leo Hollister is conducting some of the first experiments with pure THC on human beings. One volunteer subject is Bill Mahler, 23, unmarried, and a graduate student at Stanford. He was given an amount roughly equivalent to 3 marijuana cigarettes, a comparatively mild dose, but a little more than most people would take to get high.
Well, Bill, we're ready to go. This is your dose of today's drug.
There have been virtually no scientifically controlled experiments like this for nearly 30 years. Now, with the newly isolated chemical, Dr. Hollister hopes to define more precisely what marijuana does.
You probably notice it has a mildly alcoholic flavor. That's something we can't avoid because the drug has to be dissolved in alcohol.
Bill, how do you feel now?
Really great.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is it a nice sensation?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is it really?
Some weird patterns and stuff. You know, when
Does
I
your
close my
mind
eyes.
keep wandering?
No, it doesn't wander. Well, I was getting so hot in here with these lights, you know?
Yeah.
So I just started thinking that I was cold, and now I'm cold.
To measure the psychological effects, he was given a series of cards and told to pick out a description of his own feelings.
You know, I could goose up there, but...
The effect of the drug was increasing.
Considerate. Defiant? Not at all. Fatigued? Not at all. Unhappy? Not at all. Businesslike? Not at all. Sheesh. Friendly? Extreme. Grouchy? Not at all. Sleepy? A little. Strong.
Do you think you feel stronger than you usually do?
No. Well, just, you know, I mean, if, you know, it's just the bigger range, you know? Distribution's spread out. It's got same mean, no, same mean. It's, you know, it's just portion out those little variances, you know. That's what it's doing. Fantastic, though.
What's so fantastic about it?
Everything just gets, you know, popping around. You know, everything's just moving, constantly moving.
Well, Bill, it's been about 2 hours since you got the drug. How do you feel?
Oh, it's hard to explain, you know, because there's nothing like it in the real world, you know. I mean, it's just completely different, you know, so I really can't compare it to anything.
It's not like anything you've experienced before?
Oh, never in this amount, you know.
Is it similar but greater than the effects you got from marijuana?
Yeah. Yeah.
You look sort of bemused, as if you're smiling and happy.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
And a little bit, your eyes seem red to me. Can we take off your glasses and take a look at these eyes? Yeah, they're a little bit bloodshot. Almost as if you've been drinking a bit too much. But this does not feel the same as alcoholic intoxication.
No.
So we found out that the drug makes people happy, it makes them intoxicated, and finally makes them sleepy, which is about what marijuana users were telling us happened all the time. We found that it is a mild respiratory stimulant, which could possibly be a use for it if this property can be disassociated from its other effects. It lowers blood pressure, which again offers a possible therapeutic use. It stimulates appetite. And we know that this is not at the moment due to a change in blood sugar, but we don't have an explanation for this effect. So we know that it impairs performance. This latter is evident in the psychometric tests that we do, where there is a falling off of performance, either in the number of tasks that are completed or in the accuracy of them.
The tests of muscle strength indicated a measurable weakening effect.
Relax slowly. All right. Good.
This is Bill Muller at the peak of intoxication. Later, he said the experience was both pleasurable and exciting. But after the euphoria had worn off, he also recalled an intense feeling of detachment.
I felt like I was, like I knew what was going on. And most of it seemed kind of funny in a way. Like I was seeing it, and yet I was not really there. I was kind of removed from it and viewing myself and the people around me from an outside position. And from that position, what was going on seemed somehow kind of ridiculous,
But at the time, what seemed ridiculous to Bill also felt sublime.
It's beautiful. That is beautiful. But I can't show it to you, because I'm not that kind of a person, So I got a real extrovert, to be an experiment for the TV camera,
Although the weight of the evidence thus far indicates marijuana probably is no more harmful than alcohol, and maybe even less so, medical science is not yet ready to return a final verdict. But society has, labeling marijuana a killer drug, a doorway to sin, and a corrupter of youth. In many states, it is a crime just to be in a room where marijuana is kept.
My own sense of the situation is that whatever society does in terms of laws and rules and regulations, students will need marijuana. And what the society constituted by parents is doing, in effect, when it bans marijuana, is to denominate certain people as criminals by that very gesture, and to make their own children criminals in the society, I think does more harm to the society itself than to the young people involved, that is, to the adult society.